I'm learning this morning that Tesla Giga Berlin has managed to conquer one of its biggest problems, nearing first expansion stage level of employment, the number of employees required to reach full production at the site. What does this mean? Tesla Giga Berlin has faced one of its most substantial challenges in the form of hiring. Being a new name in the German hiring market, in the job market, and facing a surprising public backlash has meant that the facility has continuously struggled to find the right employees to produce the maximum number of vehicles. However, with recent developments, it seems that Tesla has finally managed to conquer its hiring problem in Berlin, as the facility is now close to reaching the number of employees necessary for full production of electric vehicles at the facility. According to a tweet from the unofficial Giga Berlin Brandenburg Twitter account by our friend Jürgen, who has been chronicling Giga Berlin's construction and production with his drone from day one, the facility, Giga Berlin, now has 8,500 employees of the 12,000 required for the first expansion stage. So I guess Tesla needs another, 2,500, 3,500. The most recent employment growth at Giga Berlin may result in the addition of a third production shift, but the current workforce has already proven to be incredibly productive. The news that Giga Berlin has reached a run rate of 3,000 vehicles a week is a testament to the hard work and dedication of the team. With a fully staffed team, Giga Berlin could now only increase its vehicle production to the new heights but they would also have the capacity to produce other parts, reducing the need for imports and reliance on external suppliers. Because if with 8,500 they can do this much, what can they do if they get 12,000? Giga Berlin's production has become more crucial in recent months as it produces one of Europe's most hotly demanded vehicles, the Tesla Model Y, which was the most popular vehicle in Europe in December. Here I want to give some credit to Tesla and Giga Berlin EV factory, because hiring and training so many people in such a short period of time in industry is a huge task. A user named John James has a revealing comment under Tesla Radio's coverage of this subject, who writes, hiring and training a large number of employees, such as 8,000 to 12,000 for a new facility, can be a daunting task. He says, my experience running a smaller operation showed that even experienced employees took several months to fully adapt to their new roles. Training those with no prior experience further reduced the department's efficiency, as they required constant guidance from more experienced staff. Additionally, hiring employees who had prior experience but were used to different methods of work led to friction and difficulties in adjusting to the company's procedures. Staffing such a large facility like Giga Berlin in an area not traditionally associated with this type of production with electric vehicles, for example, will take time and will be a continuous process as employees come and go, John says. As you know, Berlin is not an automotive hub. Munich is automotive hub, Bavaria is. Giga Berlin has continued to prove its prowess amidst numerous hurdles and still pushing boundaries by expanding its physical footprint in Germany. In mid-2022, the facility produced an additional 30% of land to expand the facility. This new space could be utilized in a multitude of different ways, such as freight inventory area or even battery and vehicle production operations. This expansion is proof of the commitment to providing electric vehicles to customers around the world and to continue to drive innovation in the industry. In addition to the physical expansion, Giga Berlin facility has seen major growth in terms of employment. This has included multiple new hires and increased opportunity across different roles and departments. This achievement speaks to the success of the facility of Giga Berlin's teams and the team's commitment to innovation, and Tesla's providing a robust product for customers. Overall, Giga Berlin has been pushing the limits and showing its dedication to making an impact in the electric vehicle industry. With continued expansion and growth, the future is looking bright for Giga Berlin facility. As the facility continues to make strides, customers will reap the benefits and more quickly and easily transition to electric vehicles. Do you agree with that? Let me know, friends. Now please let me know your thoughts of this development, and let's see what else is happening in the automotive industry or in Tesla in general. Today, for example, Tesla Model Y achieved a new record in China. This morning, we learned that Tesla sold a record number of cars in China last year. In the process, the Model Y became the best-selling SUV in the premium category. According to data from the China Passenger Car Association, it's called CPCA, it outsold the second and third models combined in China. I mean the Model Y. The Model Y sold 315,314 units, putting it at the top of the charts of cars costing over 300,000 Chinese yuan. In second place was Mercedes-Benz GLC with 148,797. I think Audi was the third place. The Model Y had on the top position most of the year. It concluded 2023 with 29,838 units in December. The top-selling SUV, regardless of segment, was the BYD Song, selling 478,811 cars. It cost the equivalent of 26,000, making it more attractive to buyers. In contrast, the Model Y was almost double the price, making its overall second-place achievement even more remarkable. The Haval H6, selling for $25,000, came third with 250,000 or so units. Tesla has cut the price of the Model Y 2 times in the last 3 months, enough for some buyers to abandon competing brands. However, there have been rumors of dropping demand for Tesla cars. The company sold only 55,000 units in December, significantly less than the over 100,000 it delivered in November. Okay, let's move on and see what else is happening in the industry today. Apparently, Tesla's recent price cuts had an explosive effect in China. I'm learning this morning that Tesla China rang the new year with a slew of price cuts, and the effect has been both explosive and instant. One of the competitors feeling the heat is local Chinese brand BYD, which had a very good attitude toward Tesla, as I reported a couple of days ago. Local media Weekeye published a report that pulled data from store visits, interviews, and telephone surveys. The study claims Tesla stores received 500% more foot traffic after announcing the price cuts. It also noted the increased interest was despite many others still hoping the company would further lower prices. Tesla cuts prices, people are interested and say, hey, let's go check out Tesla's store. Citing unnamed Tesla workers, Weekeye reported that the Model Y, which now starts at 259,000 yuan, is getting most of the attention from potential customers. BYD is among the brands least affected by the surge of interest in Tesla cars. However, a BYD salesperson noted that many buyers with reservations came to the store to cancel their orders and transfer to Tesla. The most affected models are the BYD Seal and BYD Han, which compete directly with the Tesla Model 3. However, there may be no let-up in sight for companies like BYD, as Tesla may not return to the old prices. Tesla VP Grace Tao commented the new Model 3 and Model Y prices might stabilize in the current ranges. Here's what Tao said. Tao said, in the past, Tesla has made several larger price adjustments to external factors that have had an impact on the cost of cars. For example, when we became a domestic car maker, the price naturally decreased compared to a pure import. At least the tariff was saved by 15%, Tao said. She also said, for example, after our supply chain stabilized, it would definitely be lower than before when it was shipped from abroad. Tesla's supply chain localization rate is now 95%, so theoretically there is not much room for improvement. Therefore, I think after this price adjustment, the price should be relatively stable. At least this gives something to work with, right? If you know that in the first couple of months it's going to be stable in that range. In fact, earlier there were reports that the ex-bank sales rep also complained about reservation holders canceling to move to Tesla.